Todd, what did you make of that performance? For 3 quarters, you played really well and had the game won, so certainly early in the last quarter. Probably didn't have a lot to play for, while West Perth did. What did you come away with that game feeling like?
Oh, look, we always thought that they would come out and be super competitive. So the first half we were a bit scrappy, didn't probably take as much advantage of some of our opportunities, kicked poorly. But really, to the 20-minute mark of the last quarter, we were pretty good. You know, when the game was there to be won. You know, sometimes it's hard for you when you know you're definitely playing next week, and you know, we're trying to manage a few sore blokes. So you know, we ran out of gas a little bit. They're always going to sort of be able to go super attacking. If it comes off, it comes off. So yeah, they kicked a couple late, but I thought early in the last quarter, when it was really on the line, we were pretty good.
Do you feel like it was a good hit out going into the finals, playing a desperate team, a team that's going to play finals? Do you feel like this is about as good of a hit out as you can get on the back of last week as well?
Yeah, it's probably better preparation in terms of the games than we had last year. I think last year, the last couple with teams that were down the bottom, and you know, we've had a couple of really competitive hit outs, even Peel the week before. You know, they've beaten Perth today. So, you know, they were a very structured team as well. So, oh, look, it's great. We got to win. You know, we finished second and now we move on. So it's a new season, and this is why you really, you know, spend all the time here all year trying to qualify. So, you know, we're really happy.
Mason Shaw, did you feel like he wanted to have a big game today? Oh, obviously, burning another medal's nice, and I think, as it turns out, I think he ends up equal with Ben Stock. I'll have to do the numbers, but it'll be nice if he's won that award. But a big game for him today, and it's a good way for him to go in form heading into the finals.
Yeah, look, he probably got some, obviously, you know, got some score on the board for us today, but he's been really good for us all the way through. You know, the last few weeks he's played, you know, a different role for us. Still contributed, you know, really well to our score, but hasn't kicked any, you know, a lot of goals individually. But look, he's had a great year. You know, he got the reward today with some score for himself. But you know, he's pretty clear that he's not too fussed about individual awards. And you know, if he gets a part of the leading goal kicker, that's great. But if not, you know, he's pretty focused on what's ahead.
Was it good to get a run back into Brock and Dragger before the finals too?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Dragger had been crook for a week. Only really a week, but it cost him, just from timing, it cost him 2 games. So he's a bit scratchy early, but I thought after the first 15, 20 minutes he was pretty good. And Brock the same. He's probably second half was probably much better. And, you know, it's important to be fit and available, and, you know, it's good to have him back.
Probably some pressure on for spots now as well. There's probably some guys unlucky to not play today and that played well in the reserves, and that's a good position to be in, because going to the finals you'd want to have, you know, 28, 30 guys to be able to choose from.
And I can't tell you the exact number. We've probably played 35 all year, so a lot of those blokes. But, you know, we've had some young guys play today, had some experienced guys. So we've definitely got a bit more availability than we've had, you know, through the middle of the year. So, yeah, look, it's always tough to select teams and leave blokes out. It's obviously a little bit tougher when it's finals time because everyone wants to play. But, you know, we're about the team and not the individual. And, you know, the 22 that we pick, everyone will support and get around them, and hopefully they do that job for that week, and then you know, you pick the team the week after to win that game. So you know, the strength of your squad's important.
Thoughts on Claremont now next week? Obviously you know them pretty well. You played them twice in the last probably 7 or 8 weeks. Your thoughts on them in a qualifying final?
Well, we know we're going to play them, and we'll play them at home again. So you know, I haven't really thought, to be honest, too much about them. It's more about, you know, well done to the boys to what they've done to this point. You know, recover, and we'll see you Monday night, and then we'll start looking towards next week.
4 straight years of finishing second spot on the ladder. Obviously we know how dominant Subiaco's been through this 4-year period, and longer than that, but to be that good for 4 years, obviously you haven't quite got past the preliminary final yet, but how proud are you that you've been able to be consistent for that long while having, you know, quite a lot of player turnover during that time?
Oh, look, it's a good reward for the players, I think. You know, completely probably new group this year compared to what we've had in the past, so that's probably been pleasing. We've been able to bring in some young guys that have been within our program for a couple of years but haven't really played a lot of league footy. You know, lost a lot of experienced guys, which has made the second tier stand up. So look, we're a different group. We're looking forward to it. it's been pleasing. But now we're just sort of looking forward to what's ahead.
You know Darren Harris very well. Do you look forward to butting heads with him now come finals time?
Oh, I know Harrow well. I know Jeff Valentine well. Always be mates and teammates and all that sort of stuff. But you more look at the team. It's not about what the coaches do. To be honest, by the time you get to this time of year, it's 99% of your preparation's done. So we'll get our boys as fit and ready to go as we can. And I'm sure they'll put out a really good account of themselves.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.